demo of the normal sandbox solution and sandbox solution using Silverlight. Now we'll move to Salesforce. We'll quickly go to the slide and we'll go into the demo. What is Salesforce? Salesforce is a customer relationship management software, and it's one of the world's most popular software. Currently, they have 1 lakh plus companies within their platform, and it provides a complete solution for marketing, sales, service partner management, and community management. In short, it can be an entire framework for the management of anything, which stands for anything relationship management. You can implement vendor management, you can implement people management, we can implement material, food, probe, supplier, and the list goes on. Within CRM we can do a lot of stuff. Directly I'll jump to the we'll have a quick tour of CRM. Currently I'm within my VMware machine. I'm log into the about the code. I will share all the code of my blog. I'll share the blog address and all, so you'll be able to do by your own and try all this stuff. And I'm using all the trial version about Office 365, about Salesforce, so even you can do it and at your whenever you have a free time or at in your premises. So this being loaded. I'm closing the otherwise I'll try from the internet is quite slow here. I'm closing all unnecessary windows. Okay, at the host machine it goes faster. Okay, this is Salesforce, the main UI of Salesforce. We'll have a quick tour and then we'll move to the integration of how to code with Salesforce using SharePoint. So this is the home pages. I'll give you a quick tour of Salesforce. Now currently I've clicked on chatter. This is kind of internal communicator within the Salesforce and their client and their customers. About campaigns, it's related to the marketing. For example, if you want to do marketing campaigns of products to your customer with some budget cost and about the time. Okay, in Salesforce, lead are considered as a potential customers and opportunity as considered as potential sales. This is a very, we have to be very careful with these two terminologies. Lead means, I would say typical sales process involves first we'll create lead. That means potential customers. Then once the customer is with us, then we'll convert those leads into the opportunities. That means we may have a sales opportunities or we may not have a sales opportunities. And finally, once the opportunity is there, so we'll make a sales. So that's why they have this tab as a lead. So that means like whenever they have a potential customer, they will not create as a customer first. They will create as a lead, and once they are okay, and then they will make them as a customer. And now with account, it is helpful to visualize account as a company, here we have like many company, SharePoint, Salesforce. Will create, for example, one new account just for the sake of demo. For example, Microsoft, and we'll put some phone number. Maybe Bill Gates must have a very big number like this, and I think so. That's all. The other are not. Is being loaded. So I'll go back to my list of account or customer. Here is Microsoft. Contacts means customer within CRM terminologies. Opportunities, as I said, these are going towards sales. Forecast is about forecast of sales, and contract, it's self-explanatory. Whenever you want to make a contract between you and your customer. And about cases, when a customer may need help about, it's like kind of for example, this one is like needs help about in some maintenance, and this Lauren needs some help with some design issue. So you can create a new case for each and every customer, and these will be this will be easy for monitoring purposes. Solution in our in the Salesforce terminology is about knowledge base. When, for example, you want to put some helpful knowledge base or technical note about the specific product, so you can put that in the solution tab. And product itself is a product. Whenever you have a new product, you create that. And report and dashboard is about the business intelligence stuff. So for us is we are more interested at the development side. So I'll go at the setup part, and as you can see at the left side, we have an app setup, and we have the develop link. Under develop link, you have Apex classes. Apex classes is the API given by Salesforce for developing, for getting or setting data within Salesforce with third-party tools. Like for us, we'll use ASP.NET and then thereafter SharePoint. So I will create the, just close this. I will create within Apex classes. I will create one classes. We'll click new. Apex is based on OOPS concept. Object-oriented principle. The people who are comfortable with C# and so this is the API given by the Salesforce, and I've already created this class. So we'll just try to get some account name based on we'll get a phone number of some account based on the account name. So the syntax would be we'll create a global classes. This global keyword is very important when we create Apex and when we want to integrate this kind of classes with third-party tool. And the syntax is like very simple. We'll get the account object, and then we'll select phone from account where name is equal to the parameter I have passed here, and we'll return that phone number. I'll save this. Also, I've already made another, I've created another class. Let's say I'll be back to the Apex classes. For the sake of the demo, we'll create two classes, different class, new one, and with this one, I'll get the all lead info within the Salesforce lead tab. But now I'll save. Okay, this part was very easy. You just have to log in into the the Salesforce UI. You have to just go to the at the develop link. You go to the Apex classes and you will create your own classes. Now how we'll integrate this? We'll integrate these with some web services. The beauty of the Apex classes is that it will generate automatically a WSDL for us. So I'll just click the WSDL here. And here we are. I'll save this because it will be useful for us for while developing the getting the data from the ASP.NET save as. I'll put in my desktop, get account name. Okay. One sec. The second class was about lead meeting. What content? So, info. Now more this we have this one enterprise WSDL, which is a strongly typed WSDL for customer who want to build an integration with their Salesforce. We need this WSDL for login purposes. So show all content. I'll save and save. Okay, we have done. I'll copy these 3 WSDL classes to my virtual machine because Visual Studio is there. I'll put it within the webinar. It is being copied. Okay. The next step now is to reference those WSDL or web service classes within our application. So just I'll start Visual Studio. And now I'll create a new project, but it would be an ASP.NET, normal ASP.NET class. I'll call it Salesforce Demo 1. Okay. I'll put, for example, quick text box. Put 2 text box. As one would be, will pass some parameter, and that parameter will give us some result on which we'll pass it into the result. And let's say one button, and little below one grid view. Okay, so that is the UI part. I'll generate the button click class. Now we'll integrate the WSDL within our ASP.NET application, add web reference, and we'll take them from I'll call this web service Salesforce. We will mostly need of this login method because we have to log in obviously within the ASP.NET application. This was referenced. Okay, now the second is about the getting the name of the account. I'll call this get account name services. And the third one was related to the Apex classes, was about to get the lead info. Just get the part. lead info services. Okay, we are done. Now we'll first of all implement um, some private fields for being logged in and all. So first of all, I've passed my user ID, which is spsite@hotmail.com, and my password and this token. The token is very important with Salesforce because it's a kind of double security given by the Salesforce. So from where to get this token, I will show you quickly. You have to go at the my personal information within Salesforce development API, and within my personal here you have reset my security token. So currently I have already a token, so I will not reset it, but it is very simple. You just have to log in, go into the personal setup, and then reset my security token. So you will get the security token, and at the button dot click, I'll implement the code about how to get the data from the Salesforce API. This is a syntax, ready-made syntax given by the Salesforce SDK, and this is the code for the web services. I'm initiating the web services. I've given the name as a get account name, and then passing the session header value and the session IDs. And here is my get account name method, which we implemented in the Apex classes at the Salesforce. I'll show you once more so it will be clear. Get account name, and within that get account name we have this get account name, and we are passing a parameter that we are getting from the text box at the UI stuff, and the result we are just getting the phone, so we are passing the result within the txt result. Now we'll implement the is connected and the get session info method. So this is the method about connection, and this is the getting the session ID. These are like given by the SDK of the Salesforce, how to get the session ID. They have a very good help on that at their developer side. And finally, we have also implemented about the lead one, getting all the info at the lead one. So same thing, I've implemented created an instance of the lead info services and getting an array of lead, and once I get the array of lead, I'm binding them into a data table and showing them. So just two more lines. Lead view dot data source is equal to table and data bind. Okay, so we are ready to go. Okay, this is our UI or simple UI. I'm just giving a, I know there are in the account, I'll double check if we have, for example, we'll take all account. We have just created recently Microsoft as an account name or as a customer. So we'll give Microsoft as a parameter, and let's see how it goes. Here we are. You remember we while creating the Microsoft account, we have given this phone number to while creating the account, and here is the second web service that we have created, because while the about the lead info, and one more trial. Let's get the phone number of S4, for example. It should return, yeah, 415. Let's double check if the S4, yeah, 4159017,000. So as you can see, it was not that tough. We just, I'll recap. Within the Salesforce API, we have created the Apex classes. We have generated the WSDL web services automatically, which was generated by the Salesforce API. And we have mapped those web services within our ASP.NET class application, sorry, and accordingly we were able to show the data. So now this is an ASP.NET application. We'll integrate quickly within SharePoint. It will take not much time. I'll go to the layout folder of my local host, which is a virtual folder within SharePoint. I'll create a, for example, new folder, tech gig. Okay, I'll copy once more. I'm just putting this within a try catch, because in case of error, we'll be able to check the error. And in our case, I'll write response.write and stack trace, rebuild it. Okay, I succeed. Okay, succeeded. I'll copy the default.aspx files within that tech gig, within that layout folder, and I'll copy the DLL of the Salesforce.demo within that bin folder of the my SharePoint. Now this is my SharePoint. It's being loaded. is that's slow. And close the tab just to try to clear. I'll reopen once more. Okay, this is the home page of my SharePoint 2010 on premises. I'll try to navigate to the URL TechGeek. I have created the TechGeek folder. Under the TechGeek folder, I have what that default.aspx. Here we are. It is showing us the UI which we have made for the demo. So same thing, Microsoft. Okay, I was waiting for this error to be happening. See, it is throwing us some systems.security.code access security something error, because all the requests within handled by the SharePoint are like they have their own HTTP handler. So for that we can do one thing. We'll go at the web.config of the SharePoint farm. Explore. We'll open the web.config and we'll try to increase the trust level. By default, it is WSS minimal to full. Let's try once more. I'll try to reload this. Okay, same. We'll try to get the number of Microsoft once more within SharePoint this time. Here we are. So as you can see, I've put the default.aspx file with under the layout folder and the DLL under the bin folder of the SharePoint, and now see we are able to get the data from the Salesforce within SharePoint. So that was the demo about the Salesforce integration with SharePoint. Our last demo would be using the third-party tool. I'm going to the home pages, and there is one company which is called RSS Bus. They provide a web part and some connector for getting connected with SharePoint and Salesforce. This demo would be only possible at the online on premises, because off premises the deployment of the DLL to the GAC is not permitted. So both of the demo would be possible at the on premises only. So this is the RSS Bus website. They provide a free SharePoint web part. You'll just have to download and install it, and also they provided connector which comes under free trial as well. So you have to download and install it, and I've already installed it. So let's say we'll go to my home pages. This is okay. We'll create quickly a new create web part pages. For example, RSS bus integration with Salesforce. Create. We'll add their web part, which is under RSS bus category, and here it is. Add. This one is very simple and very user friendly. We'll just this is their web part, so they have given some instruction. We have just to go and edit their web part. We have to implement the data source. Here we'll take the Salesforce provider, because we have already installed it. That's why we are able to see it. Access token would be the access token. This access token. So I'll copy and paste it, and my password, which is password, and the user spsite@hotmail.com. We'll test the connection. Test success. Now the next step is to configure the RSS bus web part is trying to fetch the data, all the data from the Salesforce API. So okay, see, here it is. We have like a lot. All table are listed within their web part. So for us, we'll quickly just check the account, get the data from the table account. Okay, here is the column name. So once again, we'll get the phone number, for example. Okay, and voila. See, all the data is there, and you can even also choose the template. For example, they have a lot of kind of given templates. So for example, enable data grid. I'll take this one, enable data grid, and the good stuff with RSS is that they within SharePoint we can also do the CRUD operation, which is create, read, update, and delete operation. As you can see, they have given a small 4 button: you delete, save, and cancel. So you'll be able to do stuff using RSS web part. So that was the integration of Salesforce within SharePoint with RSS bus. We are almost at the end now. The last slide would be of get about considering risk while moving to the cloud? Uh, so obviously there are a lot of risks to be considered when you move to the cloud. About your data security, if you're a financial company, so I don't think so you'll be your management will share easily the financial data or will host their SQL database or Oracle database to on offsite premises. About the physical security, in case of if suppose assuming say, if there are some litigation with the hoster sites, so what will happen to your data? About the service level agreement, in case of disaster recovery at after how many hours or how much times your data will be getting back, or your server or your application will be online once more. Third party application, obviously, if you are like using maybe third party application like Metastorm or this kind of software, and about licensing about their this kind, because normally when you go at the when you implement when you request the service online services, so you may use the software as per the user or based on the online the services provided by the hoster. So third party application, you have to consider how would be their licensing model in that case. Development consideration, that is very important about the development and testing. First of all, as I shown you, we have to do all development at the on premises. First of all, do the testing, and then once ready, we'll move our code to the off premises. And about data migration, for example, previously Office 365 was based at the SharePoint 2010, but now it is based on the SharePoint, the new version of the SharePoint. So if your code is not compatible, you'll have to double check or rebuild once again your DLL, so that would be some more work for you. And thanks to everyone. I think so I'm done. And for any question, or you can shoot your question right now, or in future also you can, like, you have my, I'm giving you